Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through?
No, go. He leaped into the lake, would not wait for anyone's answer. The heaving water covered him over. For hours he sank through the waves. At last he saw the mud of the bottom, and all at once the greedy she-wolf, who ruled those waters for 500 years, discovered him, saw that a creature from above had come to explore the bottom of the wet world. She welcomed him in her claws, clutched at him savagely but could not harm him, tried to work her fingers through the tight ring woven mail on his breast, but tore and scratched in vain. Then she carried him, armor and sword and all, to her home. He struggled to free his weapon and failed. The fight brought other monsters swimming to seek her catch. A host of sea beasts who beat at his mail shirt, stabbing with tusks and teeth as they followed along. Then he realized suddenly that she'd brought him into someone's battle hall, and there the water's heat could not hurt him, nor anything in the lake attack him through the building's high arching roof. A brilliant light burned all around him, the lake itself like a fiery flame. Then he saw the mighty water witch and swung his sword, his ring-marked blade straight at her head. The iron sang its fierce song, sang Beowulf's strength, but her guests discovered that no sword could slice her evil skin. That huntering could not hurt her, was useless now when he needed it. They wrestled, she ripped and tore and clawed at him, bit holes in his helmet, and that too failed him. For the first time in years of being worn to war, it would earn no glory. It was the last time anyone would wear it. But Beowulf, longing for fame, leaped back into battle. He tossed his sword aside, angry. The steel-edged blade lay where he dropped it. If weapons were useless, he'd use his hands, the strength in his fingers. So fame comes to men who mean to win it and care about nothing else. He raised his arms and seized her by the shoulder. Anger doubted his strength. He threw her to the floor. She fell. Grendel's fierce mother and the Geats' proud prince was ready to leap on her. But she rose at once and repaid him with her clutching claws, wildly tearing at him. He was wearied. That best and strongest of soldiers, his feet stumbled. In an instant she had him down, held helpless. Squatting with her weight on his stomach, she drew a dagger, brown with dried blood, and prepared to avenge her only son. He drew it from its scabbard, broke the chain on his hilt, and then savage, now angry and desperate, lifted it high over his head, and struck with all the strength he had left, caught her in the neck and cut it through, broke bones and all. Her body fell to the floor, lifeless. The sword was wet with her blood, and Beowulf rejoiced at the sight. The brilliant, as though burning in that hall, and as bright as heaven's own candle lit in the sky, he looked at her home. Then following along the wall went walking, his hands tight on the sword, his heart still angry. He was hunting another dead monster, and took his weapon with him. For final revenge against Grendel's vicious attacks, his nighttime raids over and over, coming to Harry when Hrothgar and men slept, killing them in their beds, eating some on the spot, 15 or more, and running to his loathsome moor in his pouch, with another such stickening meal waiting in his pouch. But Beowulf repaid him for those visits, found him dead, lying in his corner, armless, exactly as that fierce fighter had sent him out from Herod, then struck off his head with a single swift blow. The body jerked for the last time, and lay still. The wise old warriors surrounded Hrothgar, like him staring into the monster's lake, saw the waves surging and the blood splurting through. They spoke about Beowulf. All the greybeards whispered together and said that hope was gone, that the hero had lost fame and his life at once, and would never return to the living, come back as triumphant and as he had left. Almost all agreed that Grendel's mighty mother, the she-wolf, had killed him. The sun slid over the past noon, went further down. The Danes gave up, left the lake, and went home. Hrothgar with them. The geese stayed, sadly watching, imagining they saw their lord, but not believing they would ever see him again. Then the sword melted, blood-soaked, dripping down like water, disappearing like ice, when the world's eternal lord loosens invisible fetters and unwinds icicles and frost, as only he can. He who...
Are you videotaping all this?
Check tool.
I won't work.
Check tool. I will never be told what to do. Oh yeah.
Right on.
Oh, check it. Oh, check it. Doesn't help. Beowulf is a mighty, mighty master. He'll come over and put you in a casket. Yes, he is a masket. And he will ask you down and into the ground. You're moving around, back in the ground, back in the low and around.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Check. Check, 1, 2. Check, what you gonna do? I said that Beowulf will chop off your head, including a grindles. He'll light you like a candle. He'll slash you with his blades. You'll have a know about to be laid down on the ground, moving around and keeping a gun in the bound of the road. You know, you don't wanna go against Grendel, the black Grendel. Yes, you know his blood will spill all over the ground and on the mat until because Beowulf will slash down, make it ash out. Then you lash out with the outness. He rolling out, cause he will dominate. He's a mighty man of rulers, and you know he will rule ya, cause you know he will rule ya. Even the dragon couldn't slay him. Even the mother of a Grendel couldn't even touch him. He doesn't bleed like another ordinary man because of one view, he's a one-army man. He doesn't need swords and the knives, cause he rolling out in the night. Cause he's black, cause he's white. He is everything, alright. Check it too. What you gonna do? Not against him. He's a man.
No, don't
Make an
record
easy
it.
beat like that.
You guys! No, I forget what I was saying.
Yo, Grendel was a straight up G. The gangster life was a life for he. He slashed the guys, he threw them around, he danced to a song and then he didn't know for the town.
Oh, son. With that blade in the air. Wow, Grendel, you know that you're there. Cause I am a Beowulf and I will take your corpse and lay in the wolf. And then you know that I slash just like a wolf. Because what? My name is Beowulf. I'll take my guns in the back and go and rolling the strap and you know where to go. Taking it back, you go and slash his legs. You can't in the row and you can't in the braids. You stopping the guy and he's laying in the bed. No more head, no more decapitated. Yes, and the blood is splurting everywhere, even in my underwear. Wow. I am a ruthless, and you about to be a toothless, because I'm Beowulf, and I'm ruthless, and I'm ruthless, and I'm ruthless, and I'm ruthless. So check it out, in the back and I know that you never want to go against me, because I'm Beowulf here. You know you are wussy, because you don't have the gangster life that we have. You know, he's a straight up G, fool.
And that's all, we out.
Yeah. We out.
Out.
We out, son.
Yeah.
G.
Cause I am